Oh, poor Desdemona. She's been waiting so long for me to talk to her. And so have you guys. Welcome back to Fallout 4, everybody. I am finally back after like a month of being away. I have a good excuse. I moved across the continent to another country and I got married. So yeah, a lot of shit going on. Anyways, without further ado, let's talk.
Status report.
We got activity days. Not sure how long for a piece.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. Patriot? There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
How can I contact him if you know nothing about him?
Patriot devised a method to communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
How do I infiltrate them?
You're going to have to sell them a lie. It's best to stick as close to the truth as possible. And you're gonna have to think on your feet. We don't know what's waiting for you. If you make it at all.
Alright.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once.
We've been making
You know
rounds
who
doing
doesn't
the job.
make the same mistake
It's
twice.
time you learn the big secret.
Deacon, now's not really the time.
Demona's the big boss. She
Ugh.
calls the ops, gives the rah-rah speeches.
We're gonna have to cut a few corners with the scans.
She does what I tell her to because the railroad, it's my show. It's been that way since I founded it.
Really?
Signals still
You?
intensifying.
You founded the railroad.
Sure, me and Johnny D and Watts. Hell, that was over 60, 70 years ago.
Ready when you are.
After a while, you lose count.
Wait,
Tell everyone
how
that
old
they
are
use
you?
my face change to stay anonymous. Truth is,
Just stand on
it
the
takes a
platform.
lot of work to keep
I'll
this
take it
mug
from there.
handsome. We've come a long way since the beginning. We've done a lot of good, saved a lot of sins. But we're about more than
Stand on the
that.
platform.
We are the
I'll take it
last
from
and
there.
only line of defense between the Institute and the Commonwealth. Hell, maybe even the world.
Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
The fact that there's a know you're lying option as a,
I'll take it.
like, charisma thing. I don't know. Let's try it.
You've lied to me at least once. This is just more of the same.
Yeah, you got me. But you're gonna hear the same sort of lies elsewhere. There's other organizations out there, and in time, I'm sure they're gonna spoon feed you their own patented form of bullshit. Ignore the verbiage and look at what they're doing, what they're asking
Stand
you
on
to
the
do,
platform.
what sort of
I'll take it
world
from there.
they'd have you build, and how they're gonna pay for it.
I'm not sure what any of these, except for appreciate advice and normal lies, means. Well, I guess that just leaves two options, so.
Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
So what do you think of the other groups out there?
Love the job you're doing with the Minutemen. Historically, they've been little better than policemen,
Just stand
though. The
on the platform.
Brotherhood.
I'll take it from
Well,
there.
I met them on an op in Capital Wasteland a few years
Oh,
back.
you were out there?
But now with Elder Maxim, let's just say, not a
Stand on the
fan.
platform.
And the Institute?
Take it from
Well, do I really need to answer that? But what I think doesn't matter. The real question is, what do you think? And
Just stand on
at
the
the end of the
platform.
day, you'll need to make a
I'll take it from
choice.
there.
Make it the right one.
Alright. So, I'm sure you guys have noticed by now, things look a little bit different. Yeah,
Stand on the platform.
I have gotten a new computer along with my move, so everything looks so much better, and we're going at a nice crisp 60 FPS, which I have never gone at before, which is pretty amazing. Alright. I'm trusting my life to you, Tinker Tom. Alright, would you stop?
From there.
I'm on it. God, I hope you know what you're doing, I mean.
You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
There's only, 60 trillion of them.
I'm gonna die.
Feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Make sure the holotape does not end up inside of me, okay? Please.
Do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make
Her voice just fucking changed on the dot.
We got
find a way
Oh,
to save
Jesus Christ.
them. Nobody else can.
now.
Okay. Whoa. Am I all in one piece? I am. Trippy. Okay, hold on. Do I want to have, like, good, like, charisma stuff on? Where's my hat? What hat do I have? I have perception on. One sec. See if I can find... I didn't bring anything with charisma? Oh, but this suit. I don't want to put on different, like, armor in case something goes wrong. You know, I would like to have my armor on me. Alright, just gonna have to make do with what we've got on. Hello? Is anybody here? Oh, okay, that was weird. Kind of shifted to the side when I didn't want to. Oh, okay. It does. What was it called? Or do I even have to do it like this? I don't... Maybe I'm not doing it the right way. Yeah, but what's it called? I don't know which one it is. Do I have a quest marker anywhere? No.
Hello.
What the fuck?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Not sure that I want to. Hold on, I need to figure this out. Is it load holotape? I don't feel like this is it. Even though... It says any Institute terminal. This should... What is that? Is that if I want to get out of here? I don't... I mean, I would assume that I can use that. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put down a quick save here. In case I fuck something up by not doing that or something. I don't...
It's stuck.
Oh, jeez.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Those
There's
people
too much at stake here to risk it all.
were really still.
Things above are unstable.
Like they weren't moving at all.
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Actual live people.
It's an honor to have
Or
you here, Mom.
since...
Hey there.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Yeah, that's usually how, existence works. Shh.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Huh, yes, I'm Sean. Really?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey? What do you want me to
I
do?
don't know you. Go away! Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating,
Yup.
but disappointing.
That's what I thought.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, Your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
What?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Interesting that we just had a talk with Deacon about, you know, lies. But I don't know about this. Is he telling the truth? Is he lying? What's going on? This seems really weird.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of...
Why exactly did they need Sean?
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it was corrupted.
Okay.
In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't know. I don't know if I buy this story. I mean, his story makes sense, but at the same time, do I believe it? I don't know. No.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted, but it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're lying. I know it.
Why would I lie? What would I have to gain from it?
Getting me on your side.
I assure you, this is the truth. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
Alright, well, I'm supposed to... Alright.
All right. Let's talk then.
I know you must have questions.
I'm supposed to infiltrate them.
Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was...
I don't know, that makes it sound like I do believe him.
Of
Ugh.
course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
This is weird. I don't know. Ugh.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Wait, how old is Kellogg then?
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took
lock him
advantage of
up?
Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
God. See, right now I'm afraid that the game is going to misinterpret my choices. My stance on it right now is that I don't really truly believe him. I mean, I'm unsure. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't know if I trust him. Or believe his story is what I mean. I obviously don't trust him. On the other hand, I do want to make it seem like I kind of am going along with the program so that I can spy on the Institute, right? But I don't want the game to think that I'm all, you know, trusting of this guy.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
What the hell is dismissive?
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems.
What's
They've
with the
all been
weird
notified
pause
of your
before Dr.
arrival, of course.
Holden?
Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright. I still need to find a terminal to pop this baby in, but... Oh god, it's gonna be like Brotherhood of Steel all over again, isn't it? Gonna have to talk to a million people. Alright, well, let's reserve that for next time, so I'll see you guys then.